So over years and years, I used to take the throw line off the bag and then put the throw line on the rope and pull it up. But now I just stick the rope through that hole and just tie an overhand knot, just one overhand, and I pull it all up, bag, rope, and I found 9 times out of 10 that just goes through the fork at the top. So it's slightly quicker, and it kind of flicks up as well, kind of flicks over the branch because it's got the weight. So now I have my second rope. These need to be similar diameters. I think there's a millimetre difference between these two. If I'm taking my red one, I'm putting like 1.5 meters maybe, and then I'm going to tie the double dragon knot. So I'm just taking a bite, coming over once, twice, and then putting this bite down through there. Make it a bit bigger if you want. Poke him down there. And then you have the double dragon fixed loop knot with a long tail, which I will then use. Get the tails similar length and then just tie a zeppelin bend with these two. So you want to have the rope like this. The one on the right will twist over. Lay them on top of each other and then just poke the tails through. So one tail is coming up and this tail is going down. Put it all tight and you have this symmetrical, rather attractive knot, isn't it? Now, a couple of options now. You can put stopper knots in these tails if you want to, just do double overhand stoppers, but I think that's slightly messy. So what I like to do is just get both the tails and then just tie an overhand knot like so, like that. And I found that this is the most streamlined. You know, say that there's a fork here, you can kind of manage to wiggle this up and it kind of goes through, doesn't it? So if you've got your throw line over a couple of branches, that's probably more likely to go up than anything else, I think. So I will then pull this all the way back up to that top anchor point. Zoom in please. Okay, there we have a bit of a zoom going on. You can see we've got the knots on the right side of the branch. And I can go up the left side. So now I have my sacrificial rope that I'm going to tie a running bowline around this tree with. So I take a big loop of rope. Make a turn, bring the tail up, go around the back and back down, and I can cinch that off against the tree. I'll just clip a carabiner in there, probably clip that in like that to make it more secure. But this is my sacrificial rope. There you go, I'll just clip that in there. Okay, right. Let us begin, shall we? Stop a knot in there, some weight. I'm just going to go up with my foot ascender. I'm not taking my knee ascender. Let's start playing with it. Oh. Okay, so you can see now we're at the top. What I need to do is with my second bridge, just clip into that. Like that. And now I'm in a moving rope system here. This is now redundant. If I come back down a little bit, you can see what I mean. Come down a little bit. Okay, so now I've come down a little bit, I can slacken this off. Undo the Zeppelin bend. And then this rope is now sacrificed. We'll take that knot out. So that's now, send that back down there. And I'm just on a moving rope. So I can advance. I can tie in the lanyard. And then keep getting higher without having to get the groundsman to undo my base tie and all that. So, at this point I'll probably just change this knot into something a bit more compact. It doesn't have the long tail. So like a double overhand knot. I prefer that. Get that in. Change my bridge. Oh, and I can get to my final time point now. That's all done. Like that. So now I've got lots of options. I can use moving rope. I can tie a running bowline. I think that's what I'll do. Just tie a running bowline like so. Keep the carabiner in the tail as a stopper, and then I can work as this is my main tying point now. So bit of a sneaky trick there. Guys, I thought I would share this base tie that I've been using, and for me it solves an issue where you have to get the groundsman to undo the base tie when you get to the top of the tree. Craig, can you undo the base tie? And then he has to like waddle over, undo it, and there's a lot of talking involved, and really I want to minimize that on the job site. So this base tie, you can undo it yourself at the top of the tree, and this means you can advance. You've got your rope back, you can use moving rope, you can climb higher and set an anchor higher up. So you need 2 climbing lines to do it and a few knots, and it's something I've used for years, because when I first started climbing I would work for landscapers and gardeners, and I didn't really want to talk to them either. So you just cut them out of it by using this technique. It's quite an introvert technique, so I thought I would just share it briefly. There's a lot of people looking. I think there's people looking at me. They know that I'm talking to myself. and it's embarrassing. I'm not a climbing instructor. I'm not qualified to be instructing people how to climb. So just take it with a pinch of salt. I think it's safe. I've been using it for 8 years and I haven't died yet. So, but you know, I just wanted to say that because I don't want anyone to die. That's a nice Land Rover. That's beautiful.